Hey, so I thought today maybe we would go along and see what has survived the heat here in North Florida through July. We're now in August, the first day. And so well, I don't know when you're going to see this, but that's when I'm filming this. And so I thought maybe that would be a great time to just go around and see what is surviving here through our heat wave we're having under the dome or something. That's what I've heard. I think we have a little buddy down here. Hi, Rancher. Hi, sweet boy. What you doing? Hi. Hi, baby. Hi. Obviously, the cats are surviving the heat. Good job, kitty. Oh, here comes Jack. Hey, buddy. Hi, big fella. Yeah. Here, sweetie pie. So, probably the first thing I would point out would be we have a serious vine situation happening, which is really fun. We've got Seminole pumpkins going a little cuckoo. There's not a ton of pumpkins themselves, but the vines are kind of just everywhere, and it's driving Will nuts. And then the loofah is having a blast. I'll show you that in a little bit. And then we also have the Tai Long soldier beans are doing really well. And then the elderberries are quite excited about life. They're big and beautiful. So I'm just going to go around and show you a few things, and I'm going to get out of the heat and get some water. So we have our regular patch of Seminole pumpkins, and if you look over there, we have one hanging off the side of this seat, this bench. So it might be time to come get that one. And then it's a big, beautiful mess. There's a big one down here that I need to pick. And I think there's another one hiding somewhere in the back here. But the fun part is this trellis is covered in Seminole pumpkin vines. Let's see what we can find over here. We've got a baby pumpkin, a little immature pumpkin right here that's been pollinated, so that one's growing. But up here, we've got this big giant one. Hi. And then this vine is just kind of taking over the porch. It's kind of gone up and around, and let me squeak through. We've got, I should probably move some of this stuff, but yeah, it's back here just living its best life, and then it goes that way and it goes up and over the little chicken coop. So that's a pretty fun thing with the Seminole pumpkin, especially the one that's growing up top on the trellis. That's kind of fun. I've never had a pumpkin grow that high up in the sky. I've had them grow a little bit up, but that's pretty big up there. Obviously here we have our elderberry bush. Actually, it's a few bushes, and it's quite tall, and I just love it. We do have some elderflowers still, which smell beautiful, so good. And then there are some berries that I need to come out and pick and put in the freezer, but they smell delicious. I do like to make tea out of the flowers, which I probably need to do some of that too. But if you make tea out of the flowers, then you don't get the berries, so it's kind of a catch. You gotta figure out what you want out of this. All right, so let's see what we got here. I did notice that our lemon tree that we had moved is making little flowers, and they smell really nice. So I don't know if we're gonna get lemons or if it's just making flowers. It's looking a little rough, so I was a little worried about it. See, look at those little beautiful flowers. They smell really good. And right next to the lemon tree you're gonna see us go into the shade, because in here we have our beautiful covered cattle panel that has all these Tai-Lung soldier beans. There's a whole bunch that are dry, and then there's still some fresh ones that are in here. So let's see. Right. See? So they're not as big as yard longs, but they're good. You just saute them with some, I do love butter, onions, garlic, salt and pepper, all that good stuff, and then we just eat them, kind of like a green bean. Yeah, they're good. I just kind of like coming out of a tunnel. It's really fun to go inside the tunnel like a secret garden, and then just go in and hide and come back out. On the other side of the yard, we do keep, we have a sand pear tree, and it has sand pears in it right now. So hopefully soon I'll be able to come out here and pick them, and then maybe we can do something with them. Maybe make some pear jelly or some jam or something, or cook them down and just eat them. They taste really good with some cinnamon and sugar. So I've kind of decided that I want to grow loofah every year, only because the blossoms are beautiful. They're big and yellow. There's so many of them, and the bumblebees love them. So, but they do kind of take over a little bit. So I have to keep trimming it back and cutting it away from wherever it's been grabbing onto. But I want to show you guys kind of what we have going on right now. So we have this other tunnel, and it was a lot more covered. I had trimmed it back because you could really hide in this one, but it goes all the way around, and you see these beautiful yellow blossoms. Look, there's a little bumblebee that's just full of them. Little sweetie thing. And if we go, see, so many blossoms. I don't really think they have a smell. And then inside, there are loofah. There's some that are hanging. We have some that are actually up there, kind of just snug. Oh, there's a whole bunch of them. Some more hanging, some more just snug over there. So this has just been like a fun little area. This is definitely a good spot to hide. It's a nice shady spot in our hot summer. It just makes my heart happy just to have more secret garden areas. So yeah, I love this, but we're not quite done yet. So it's kind of been growing everywhere, but there's more of these beautiful blooms here, and it was kind of taking over the area. But I did plant some near the chicken coop, the big chicken coop, and that one's kind of been really fun to see it just go over there and be a part of it. So I think I planted only a few here, and they traveled up. Hi guys. And they're starting to peter out because it's quite hot here. But there's one out here, but all the rest of them, besides, oh, here's another one. It's a pretty big one outside, just hanging out. But the rest of them are inside the coop. Isn't this cool? Hi guys, how's it going? You've got loofah. It's very neat. So yeah, that's the loofah, and it's fun. I think I'll just keep planting them every year. Just have fun with it. The bananas are doing really well, and we do have this cute little pup down here growing pretty strong. So we'll see how that goes. And I can't leave without showing y'all that we have these cool peppers that have been growing. I don't even really know where I got the seeds for these or what they are, but we are not going to say no to peppers. So they have been surviving. Some tatsoi growing back there that was left over that just volunteered. So these peppers are really cute. This mint is very nice. We've been making a lot of, I've been making teas and drying some of this mint to make tea. It's actually really nice when you're watering the plants. You can smell the peppermint and it's just lovely. So that's about, I mean, there's some other things that are doing really well, but those are the things that are just going after it and just fun and exciting from July. I hope your garden's going well and have a great day.